more passionate fan base, the Eagles or the Cowboys?
I can answer that.
Eagles.
Eagles?
They're crazy. Our Cowboys, our fans are deep, but they not. I don't want to say nothing crazy, but the Eagles got.
Welcome back to the Cowboys for Life Fan Conversation Talk podcast. I just want to thank you for joining me. This is our third episode. Today we're going to talk about your boy CD. CD's speaking the truth. I'm sure you've seen the headlines and talking about Eagles fans being much more passionate, loyal fans than the Cowboys fan base. And me being age 38, I'm telling my age, yeah. I'm 38 years old and being a Cowboys is the day I was born. I would say that is honestly true. We are America's team for a reason. And when people say we're America's team, that comes from us. We was one in the 90s. It was basically one in the 90s when we won all them championships. At the time, football was nowhere near as big as it was now. Nowhere near it, trust me. So what grew our fan base was the 90s, when people started watching football, when you had a lot of things going on in America at the time, as far as the presidency race. You had the Clintons joining the administrations. You had I ain't gonna say the crack epidemic, but there's a lot of other things that were going on at the time. I'm not gonna go down that route, but therefore, therefore, um, we became America's fans because we was the most winningest team at the time, and what helped escalate us to America's team, because I don't even think the 90s made us America's team, in my opinion, is when we started going into the 2000s, when more, I would say, I don't want to call them foreigners, but more people from that was not born in America started to come to the United States, whether it's illegally or legally. I don't care. I really don't care. That's a whole nother subject for another day. Um, and you got to realize Texas is right at the bottom of the map, right next to a country, which is Mexico. So therefore, Mexico, hopped on to the tag of the Cowboys being America's team. That brought more fans, that brought more excitement, that added to the fan base, which I'm grateful for, totally grateful for. I don't have no problem with uh, the fan base, but I do have a problem with our passionate. CD was not wrong. What CD said was, we're not passionate as the Eagles fan. Now, me being from Jersey, yes, I live in Texas now. I only been here for 7 months now. But being from New Jersey, next to Philly, I can tell you, besides them being ratchet, ghetto, dirty, whatever the slums that they, and that's not no knock towards them because I'm from the ghetto and all the above. But what I'm saying is, downtown Philly or the immediate area of Philly where people are passionate fans, they ride. They really ride for the team. You know my slogan: we ride together, we die together. They passionate about that. They definitely passionate about that. So I tend to agree with CD far as that. For me, yes, you could say I'm like the Eagles fan. I'm definitely ride or die for my team. And that's why my slogan is the way it is. I would never jump on a bandwagon because we haven't won in 30 years. And guess where I'm still at? I'm talking to you guys right now. Talking to you guys right now. That means I'm not ever going to switch up. That's just the fact that I even thought about it. I'm not gonna lie. I thought about it within the last 2 years. Like, the Jones is the one that's holding us back. So I'm like, what? Jerry Jones, like, he should have been clocked out, but he ain't clocking out no time soon. He a billionaire. So what every billionaire has connects to? A great doctor to give them things to last much longer. Stephen Jones, all them. They're not clocking out no time soon. So I'm like, yeah, why am I gonna sit here and go through all this misery and pain? And these fools don't plan on going nowhere no time soon. And until they go somewhere, we're not gonna go anywhere. So that's my motto. But at the same time, when I thought about switching to another team, it did not feel right. It did not feel right whatsoever. My second team has always been Baltimore, but that's because my first interest in football was Ray Lewis. That was my favorite player. So I kind of, tend to love the Baltimore Ravens on the backside, not really root for them. But then again, I am root for if you get where I'm coming from. So what I'm saying is the passion is not there. When I say the passion is not there, I give you a perfect example. 2022, the Cowboys, they was playing the Denver Broncos. I flew in from Jersey with a few of my best friends and their wives, all our wives, and all of us together. We flew into Dallas, watched Denver Broncos versus the Cowboys. What you think happened? If you're a true Cowboy fan, you would know exactly what happened. That was the worst loss in history. They whooped our you know what. And the only one that balled out that game is guess who? Micah Parsons had 3 sacks that game. Go look it up. Balled the hell out. So, what I'm saying to that game, it wasn't necessarily about the game, what transpired in the game. It was the amount of Bronco fans that was inside that stadium. We are so privileged that we don't even show up for our team, which I do understand. I'm one of those fans. If I believe that your season is not going well, or I don't think it's going to go well or prevail past the first rounds of the playoffs, I'm not supporting it. I'm not going to say not supporting it. I'm not going to go above and beyond to try to purchase the ticket. So I understand people who sold their tickets, because I think we came off of that, the 49ers loss. Yeah, that's what it was. It was coming off that 2021 49ers loss when Dak didn't spike the ball in time, that crap. So we was coming into the next season. I think we had a layover from that. So you had that bad taste in your mouth where you did not want to purchase any ticket. And like I said, I totally understand it. So I will say every time I go to a game, I always see the other opponents have way more fan base inside of our stadium. We do not pack out our stadiums. So what does that mean? We are much more lenient and laid back, and we're relaxed. But to the other side of that, I understand why, because we had this such of a long gap of not getting to the promised land that people want to get to. So why would I understand. Why would I want to pay my money to just watch our team? Yeah, we can win all the regular season. We're always 12-5, 12-5, 12-5, 3 years in a row. But we know we're going to lose the first round of the playoffs. So why the hell would I pay to go see it? So I understand where he's coming from. So you cannot get mad at CeeDee Lamb for saying what he said. Please do not get mad at what he said, because he was just telling and speaking nothing but the truth. We have to stop. And this is only if the Joneses do not do anything in free agency. So let's say they go on free agency and they sign a whole bunch of free agents, and then in the draft, we kill a draft. We kill a draft. And we got all the pieces. Do not sell your tickets when it comes September. Do not. Do not, because they did everything that you said that they wouldn't do. So you have to respect that. Okay? So give them grace if they do decide to sign a bunch of free agents. Like I said, my thing is at least sign 5 free agency, and they better be 3 of them better be great free agencies, like a Devontae Adams, Greenlaw, and I hope they trade for Buda Baker from Arizona. We need a new safety. Okay, so that's another conversation for another day. But like I said, CeeDee Lamb was not wrong. Show that man some respect. That boy out there balling, doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that's carrying the wide receivers and leading us every damn year. So he's not right. So when the Joneses do decide to show that they really do care about their fan base and show love, please sell any tickets unless the Joneses don't do what they're supposed to do. If they don't do what they're supposed to do, keep doing what you do. Keep selling your tickets. It ain't worth you coming to the game. And sure enough, the Joneses will look outside their little press box and see all the other teams' jersey filling up 80% of their stadium, like I done seen for the last 3 years. So if they ain't giving you nothing to cheer about or buy tickets about, keep doing what you're doing. But let next month come in free agency, the next 3 weeks, yeah. And they do great in the draft like they're supposed to, like they have done in the years past, yeah, we're gonna support them. We're gonna support them. So with that being said, yeah, keep being them boys. We'll always
I'm still them boys.
we'll always be them boys. We'll always be them boys. Unless I ain't gonna say that because a lot of teams are catching up to us now. Eagles, Washington, they ain't won no championship, but still about 2 or 3 championships away from us. So yeah, we got to get it going. We're tired of the bull crap. So CD was not wrong he was not wrong whatsoever. Let him speak his mind. Let Mike and them speak their mind because they're speaking for us. And the Jones will only hear them, not us. They don't care about us because guess what? We're still going to purchase. So with that being said, I thank you for tuning in with me. Cowboys for Life podcast. It's my 3rd episode, as you all know. If you are watching this, I truly appreciate you. Truly appreciate you. And I will probably have something for you for my first 4 to 5 viewers who watched this video and supported me. Because I'm watching everybody else's podcast when they first started. Ain't no views at all. And so I just want to thank you. I truly do. Help me get started on my journey. But that being said, catch you in the next episode. Cowboys for Life. Take care.
We ride together. We die together.